Hi, we're here at SHOT Show 2019 with Garrett of MagnetoSpeed. Thanks for spending time with us and our audience. You guys continue to innovate. I mean, you weren't satisfied being like the de facto platform for measuring velocity. Tell us what you have here.
Well, we're all shooters, so we're always thinking about shooting products in general. So we don't want to limit ourselves to just one thing forever. So we've got a couple of new items that we're showcasing this year. We have our new barrel cooler called Rifle Cool, and this is a compact, called a mini turbo barrel cooler that has an ejectable nozzle and a magnet, so it fits in your bore up to the chamber and latches onto the action so it doesn't fall out. So you can see here. So it'll stick there and runs off a CR123 battery, has an ejectable nozzle so it doesn't break as easily, and it puts out a pretty good amount of air. We're telling people it kind of reduces your cool time, if you will, about by half depending on where you're running.
Yeah, and what I noticed about it is because, you know, once you eject this, you know, say you've got something, you know, with a smaller chamber or whatever, right. I mean, it'll just flex to fit it, and right. This little guy right here makes sure that
precisely
you're not getting any leakage.
The barb on it, yeah, trying to make sure you don't just blow air back out.
Exactly.
That'll cool the end of your chamber really quick, but it won't cool the barrel as fast. So we want to make sure we get all that cold air going all the way down and out.
Now, some folks might say, I'm hesitant to use something like this. I don't want to suck dirt into my rifle.
Oh, well, thank you. So we have a 50 micron filter available that comes with multiple ones in the pack, and they're quick to change. You just pop off the cap, and then you remove this grill, usually with your pocket knife or something. Might be able to get your fingernail in there and pop it out. And then the filter's underneath it. Slap a new one on there, put it back together. No tools really necessary for that, and then you're off to the races. So if you do want to run it unfiltered, it will increase the flow about 10, maybe 12, 15%.
Yeah, and I like the clip that you have on here.
Yep.
Actually make a very nice tie clip.
Oh, yeah.
And so what do these retail for?
So these retail for $59.99, and they'll be available probably within the next few weeks. We're finishing up a couple details with our nameplates and our branding on it. Our packaging will be a marked white box for now. We're working on some retail packaging as well. Yeah, you mentioned the clip. This came more from the PRS guys at the in-house, and just the ability to latch it on your pack or whatever and carry it to the next stage if you need to. It's out of the way, but it's right there if you need it. It's not buried down in the bottom of your pack.
Or a conversation starter, more formal occasions.
Yeah, right. There you go.
And since we're here, let's just remind folks about your modular grip system.
So this is actually a little different than the modular grip system.
Oh, it is.
This
okay.
Is what we're calling this, and these are in prototype stage. They're basically done. This is our U-Pod, so they'll come. This is more representative of what it will probably look like. So this is a universal monopod for your grip. So this is kind of gearing this more towards the hunting crowd, you know, where you don't want to drag a bag out to the woods or whatever. But if you needed some elevation control, some fine elevation control, you can eject a monopod screw. Same as our monopod for the M series grip. You turn the nut, not the screw, so you don't get any walking. You just load it up the same way. Comes with these interchangeable swing arms, so you can fit this to your grip exactly. And all you need is a grip with an oval cavity, which most of them are, and you just simply push it in, and it friction fits in. That's actually the wrong swing arm for it. This one's the correct one. Push it in, and you can feel it's got a few pounds of force on there pretty easily, and you can adjust that by switching the swing arms. And then you simply eject the screw when you're on the gun, and then you can run it up and down to get your elevation control, and then store it and go.
Oh, very nice.
It just stays with you.
Price and availability?
This is going to be around $80, I think like $79.99. We're probably 2-3 months out on full production of these, so right around the corner.
Excellent. Well, we're going to talk to your colleague Weston.
Right.
We're going to check out some of the lights.
Yeah.
Well, Garrett, thanks for spending time.
It, yeah.
Let's move on over to the lights. All right, we're back with Weston. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
So let's talk about the new T250 light indicator.
So these are kind of an add-on product to the T1000 that a lot of people have already seen already for long-range targets. These are going to be for shorter, like pistol competition type situations, 22 long rifle, that type of thing. It's meant to be more of it's interactive. light, whereas the indicator is just impact. This is more of like a scoring system, as well as some game modes that you can set as well. So this one's actually set on a game called Re-Engage. So you'll go through, you'll hit them all once, it starts a random timer, and then you're supposed to hit them again when they start flashing. So I'll kind of demonstrate that here.
Okay.
So when they start flashing, you gotta re-engage it.
I could see for a pistol that would be really, really good.
So yeah, and there's different ways you can set it up. So if you wanted to just count rounds, it'll do different colors and different blink patterns. If you're supposed to hit it, 2 or 3 times, you can easily score a pistol competition like that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of folks have heard about how in the American Rifle League now you get bonus points for actually hitting the light indicators.
Correct, yeah.
And in this particular case, you're not going to ruin it.
Right. Yeah, they'll just fall out, and you can easily put more back in there.
But you still get your bonus points.
Right. Right.
So let's go over to your existing. Oh, I'm sorry. Price and availability on this.
Probably within the next 6 months, we'll have these available and sub $100 price range. We haven't finalized pricing on it yet.
For like a 3-pack or for?
It's going to be. It's going to come with the individual electronics, and then we'll have the accessories that go with it, Velcro and extra light pipes and that kind of thing.
Excellent. So let's go over here to the T1000.
So this is a lot of people have seen this on the backside of long-range steel targets. Basically, it's a positive indication that you've actually hit the target. So it flashes back at you. We have several different sensitivity levels and light indication patterns that you can set with these, and people really like them.
And again, the use case for this is more of the longer range
targets.
Yep. And again, like the T250, for those looking for bonus points, you can get them without destroying the light indicator.
So you can actually see our indicator on the T1000 is actually a piece of rubber, and bullets will fly right through it. So if you want to get the extra points, go ahead and shoot it. Excellent.
All right. Well, anything else you'd like to share about these products?
So obviously the T1000s, they've been out a little while. They're available right now for $150 MSRP, and the T250 will be out real soon.
And whether it's the target hit indicators or, as we spoke earlier, with the barrel cooler, where should folks go if they want to get these?
You can go to MagnetoSpeed.com or any one of our distributors or retail centers.
Excellent. Well, thanks for spending time with us and our audience. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Best of luck at SHOT Show 2019.
Thank you.